Hey guys, Tim and Shana from Punk Rope. Today's video is about a move called side swing into cross or swing into cross. And it is a very cool coordination challenge. It pretty much requires you to have your side swing down pat though. And that's where we're going to begin, just to go over those basics. And then we'll break this one down for you. But it does look really cool. It's fun once you get into a flow. And we think you're going to enjoy it. Okay. So Shauna's got her 5mm punk rope. Some of you may want to use a beaded rope, which offers a little more stability. So that's certainly an option. For your side swing, okay, first you've got your good grip. You have thumbs about halfway down the handles, relaxed, knees, ankles, hips are soft. Now Shana is right hand dominant, and that is going to be a factor for all of you and for her. So right now she's got her side swing going, and you'll notice there's a lot of wrist movement. Elbows are staying in tight. That's important. If you start to straighten those arms, the rope's gonna flail all over the place and likely hit you in the head, which is not fun. So keep those elbows bent, allow the hips to sway. So right now, Shauna's got her side swing going, and it's subtle, but her right hand tends to come slightly over the top of her left. Some people go right down the middle. Other people have an even more pronounced dominant hand coming over the top.
Individual results may vary.
Objects in mirror may be closer than they appear.
Yeah.
So this is just the side swing without any jump. And then Shauna's going to add a jump.
But we're not here to do that in depth.
No.
That's
but now most
somewhere in
people,
another video.
but it is beneficial
Get that first.
to get that first, and also to try it going both directions. In other words, most people will go with the rope swinging to one side and then opening the same way every single time. And we're going to encourage you, so that's the same way every time. We're going to encourage you to try it in both directions. So that way the left hand opens and the right hand opens. And Shana was going pretty quick there. That's the idea.
That's
Okay?
jump. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's swing and jump. Now this is going to be side swing into cross. So we're going to go super slow without even a jump to begin. All right, so Shauna's got a handle in each hand. She's swinging towards her left, then her right. And then what she's going to do is cross her right arm over her left, and you're going to see that loop that is large enough to go around both feet. That's important. So if she were to swing too hard with the right hand, like really aggressively, then the rope is going to swing way to the left, and when she jumps, what'll happen is it'll catch on her left foot, or it'll go right down the middle between both feet, and that doesn't really feel good. And if you were lefty and you're crossing left over right,
Challenging for me.
yeah, that's Shauna's non-dominant, and you were to swing aggressively with the left, you'd have the same problem, except now the rope is going to end up too far to the right, and it's going to catch the right foot, or it might miss it altogether, which neither of those things is good. Okay? All right, so let's do this again, only this time we're
Trick
going to...
is when you start non-dominant hand, just bring it in tight to the opposite hip, so it doesn't do anything crazy there.
Yeah, so
or think both, bringing both tight to the hips, right? So you're in here.
Yeah.
Don't overreach.
But I think that that's really important advice, because what will often happen is that left hand will stray and it'll get in the way, and it might even block the rope. You'll see sometimes people like bounce the rope off of itself.
Ooh,
if that makes
that
any
can
sense.
hurt.
And that can
Ow.
hurt. Yeah, your hands collide.
That's bad.
So let's do one swinging to the right, slow, and adding just one jump.
And usually you want to do however many side swings to get yourself in a rhythm of your hands. I don't usually go into the cross immediately. There. You're in control
this is
of the
your
rope.
prep.
And then I feel, okay, the left hand's going to go tight to the hip, and then bring the right one tight in. And then
There you go.
if I had jumped, hopefully I would have made it there.
So let's try one of those with the
With the
jump.
Okay.
So rope is going to go right, and the right arm crosses over.
Oops. Overreach.
Okay, and so there you go. Yeah, so that's what we were saying, and that's useful to see. The rope swung too far to the left,
Right, was getting too.
and it didn't give Shauna's right leg enough room,
It kind of gets up like there.
or you could say it in a different way. But yeah, okay, that's very easy to do. So this is going to take some practice. Okay, so
This is doing it on 2 feet. So you got to try to loop.
yeah, that's a 2-footed jump. I
Both
think
feet.
Shauna's preference is off of almost like a skip step or a jog step. She hikes up a knee and a hip, and that's just how she likes to do it. So that's an option too.
Should we show
So
it?
that was going, yeah, we can show that.
Now I'm alternating.
Yeah, so that's almost like a slow jog step. You can see the knee bending, the hip flexing. It's just more comfortable for her. And there she was alternating. So, but now let's go to the left side just for one. And so now you're going to see Shauna's left arm cross over her right, and we're going to do just one jump. So the rope swings to the left.
I'm so stuck on that one. I'm like, that one, and then that
And
one.
there it is. And then the left arm comes over the top.
Let me try and show it without jumping.
Boom. And then you can see that right hand stays tight to her left hip. So that's really important, because if that doesn't happen, if that right arm drops, that's pretty much what's going to happen most times.
More where you don't get it there and reach like downward as a
Yeah, reaching down is very, very common.
sort
Or
of need
even
to have
reaching
that
out.
little bend in the elbows. You're in the same zone where you usually
Yeah.
hold your rope when you're regular turn. It's kind of where you want to cross. Maybe a little more down with the snap, but you don't want to.
Yeah,
End
don't want
up
to
here.
extend way out in
You have to
front.
get comfortable with.
And Shana, do you think it would help if they had like a towel under each arm and were squeezing the towel, so that if they didn't do that, the towel would drop to the floor? I don't know if that would work, or that would just
They
be
might need to work on
uncomfortable.
that with their basic jumping.
Yeah,
If that's an issue.
Yeah,
If
so
you tend
that's-
to jump like this.
yeah, that's something you guys
Fun.
can try, is put a roll, it's very small, like a hand towel rolled up.
I also use these sometimes.
These are resistance bands.
Some kind of little something.
Yeah.
But if that is an issue, you can do it.
So
But
then
I think when it
you-
comes to crossing, there's actually you're moving more, so it might be a little awkward.
Yeah, it's true. They may just drop anyway.
But you know, if it is a big problem, you're definitely staying in
Oh,
tight.
there you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
But I'm crazy with my elbows. I think are probably too far in. If that's a possibility, but we do this a lot.
If it's a possibility. But for most of you guys, the elbows start to stray, and that becomes a problem. So, well, there you have it. Side swing into cross, it really does look cool, and it is fun. It can be a little, it can be a little frustrating when you're learning, but once you've got the rhythm, it's a very elegant step.
Works almost like a resting move.
Almost.
Because you can just choose to do every other one. You can
Yeah.
swing and then go, I'm going to do one.
Doesn't have to be consistent.
And then you do another one,
Right, you just kind of throw it in there, spice up your routine. Looks really cool. So guys, if that was helpful, give us a thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, or if there's any videos you want to see in the future, drop us a note in the comments section below, and we will reply. Okay. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.